Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating to Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this tree from Hobby Lobby. The first thing I'm going to do is paint the top half of the tree white. So the whole tree part is going to be all white. I'm making sure that I get the edges. I even did the edges on the back as well. Once I have that all done, I'm going to take my antique wax and I'm going to do the trunk. And I did the back of the trunk as well, all the way up the back of the whole tree. Once I had that all done, I'm going to paint the bottom half a grayish blue color. I kind of took the gift bag that I'm going to use on this and put it up to my paints to kind of get the color that would match the background color of the gift bag. So that's how I got this color. And I did the whole bottom with the edges and the sides, etc. Once that was all painted and fully dry, I'm going to take this gift bag that I got at Walmart. I'm going to open it up and just start cutting around the edges. I'm going to trim out this front piece. The front has a glittery photo on it, and then the back half doesn't have the glitter. I'm going to use the glittered side of the bag. So as you can see, it's like the same on both sides. And I think it was like $1.98 for the bag or something like that. Wasn't very expensive. So I'm just going to kind of peel up these edges here and getting my placement down. Then I'm going to take the top half here, and I'm just going to cut across to cut off where the handles were on the bag. Now I have a smaller picture to put onto my tree. So I'm just going to put a good coat of Mod Podge down because this bag is a little thick. It's thicker than some scrapbook paper. So I'm going to make sure I have a good thick coat of Mod Podge. And I'm making sure that I get those edges. And then I'm going to place my bag down. So I'm going to line it up with the bottom and then just kind of press it into place. Once I have that all pressed into place, I'm going to kind of fold over those sides and get ready to sand off the excess. So I'm just going to sand off those excess sides of the bag. And I kind of folded them down a little bit so that it was easier to sand off. Once I had those all off, I'm going to take some Aleene's Glitter Snow, and you can get this on Amazon or you can get it right on Aleene's website. And I'm just going to start filling in the areas where the gift bag didn't fit, up here at the top and down at the bottom on the two corners. And I'm going to kind of line up with the gift bag itself and curve the snow around so that it looks like the picture is just kind of encased in the snow. So again, like I said, on the edges here, on the corners. And then I also took it and went right up the side of the tree on both sides. And I also went across the bottom with it. So I'm just kind of pulling the paint all the way, kind of encasing the gift bag in it. So it looks like it's kind of all snowy around the gift bag. And I'm going to do that bottom piece too. So just kind of dabbing the paint on there. And I'm just using a paintbrush to apply this. Once I have all of that snow all finished and it's still wet, I'm going to take some fine glitter and I'm going to add that to the top of all of the snow. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on and then bang off the excess. Making sure I get those edges all the way up and down and the sides. And now it's glittery like the bag. Once I had that all finished, I'm going to set that aside to dry. I actually stuck it in front of a fan so that it would dry faster. And I'm going to take these 3 wooden snowflakes and I'm going to paint them all white. So I'm just going to put a good coat of paint on them and then I'm going to sprinkle it with glitter. I'm going to get a mat so that I can get the glitter and it will drop onto the mat. And then I'm going to sprinkle it with the glitter. Once I have the glitter all on there, I'm going to do that with all 3 of them. And now I am going to go back to the tree because it's dry. I'm going to take these 2 pieces of greenery that I had, and I'm going to glue those to the very top of the tree. And lay those right at the top, kind of deciding how I wanted them placed. They had a little bit of a curve to them. Glue those into place. Then I'm going to take the little tag that came from the gift bag. It says Season Greetings. And I'm going to add that to the top here with the greenery. I'm just kind of push that at the very top. And then I'm going to take one of those snowflakes that I painted and put glitter on, and I'm going to add that right to the top of the tag here. I'm just going to hold that in place. Then I'm going to take these other two snowflakes. I'm going to add one right here in the center, and then one down in the bottom left-hand corner. And look at how cute this is turning out. I absolutely love it. Next, I'm going to add this bow that I made, and I just took some white sparkle ribbon and this tree ribbon. And before I glue it on here, I'm going to dovetail the ends. And dovetail all the ends of that. And then I'm going to glue that to the bottom of the tree, right above the trunk. So I'm just going to dovetail this other end here. And then put that right down here at the bottom. I like the way the bow looks, but I'm still undecided if I want to keep it on there or not. I feel like when you do a woodsy project that bows just don't really go with them. But I think this actually works, and I decided to add a pine cone to the center. I absolutely love the way that this turned out. I love the look of it. I love that it can stay out all winter long. It is just beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.